Okay, I'm making part 2 to this video. It is now 4:25 p.m. Monday, March 30th in New York time. So that's what it is. And if you watched my previous videos, you'll know that I was having problems with the server on that other brokerage that I was using, and I ended up switching. So I started out with a new account, and it's a demo account. Um, so I started over at $10,000, and last week, the previous part of this video here, um, I was actually just checking it out, playing a little bit, and I took a little risk because I also stated in my previous videos that a lot of this stuff was going into consolidation mode, and when that happens, you can do some scalping, but it's a little risky, and at that point you're kind of gambling. um, so I don't really like to do that a whole lot, and I'm trying to build this account up and show that thousands of pips a week is possible. um, there's a lot of confusion about pimp, pimps, pips versus points, and you know, the MT4 doesn't lie. I mean, it just, you know, if you take from this line to this line, okay, the second number there, and if you're having trouble reading this, switch over, look at the little gear at the bottom of your box there, at the bottom of the video. There's a little gear wheel there. Click on it, and I think it's 720 HD high definition so that you can see this. Okay, that second number right there is your pips. That's 5,671 pips. Okay, now a lot of people, it's like they want to cut off the last number. Why? So they would consider that 567 pips. Why do they do that? Um, I think a lot has to go with they get confused with the points and the volumes and the price action, things like that. Um, I'm not really an expert on that. I don't know. All I'm really caring about is this bottom line. Okay. And but the thing about it is, okay, let's see, like this one here, I've got a take profit set on it, and it says right there where I've got it. If you mouse over it, it says right there, $965 profit USD. Pips are at 965. That's $1 a pip. Okay. Now, when I look at it, let's look at this one. Okay. You can't change these once you set it, but let's do this. I don't know, but anyways, I've got this set. This one here is set at 1.00. Now all day long, that's $1. Okay, and I mean, you know, it shows right here. You know, I've got this take profit set at 965 pips. Okay, and the profit is $965 USD. Okay, so I mean, the stop loss is the same way. I've got the stop loss set at 1670 pips. Okay, the profit is minus 16 and $70 USD. Okay, I have got the volume set at, I'm just going to pull this up to show you. I've got this volume set at $1. Okay, that's $1 a pip all day long. Okay, and here's the bottom line on this. It shows you. Now here's where you get, now I was playing with this thing a little bit, and trying to see, you know, exactly if I wanted to use this platform or not. But so I lost a little money this account it started at $10,000. um, I'm down to $9,350.85. Now I am 188, almost 190. Well, now 190 in profit. Um, so I'm getting back up there. But what I was doing was I intentionally took some losses and set some low stop losses just to see how this platform was going to work, because you never know. And it's good to do those testing, and always use a demo account first, because your demo account is the same thing as when you use a broker. It's the same thing as a live account, but you're just using demo money. And the thing about it is you want to test these things out, because like I said in another video, sometimes you'll place an order and it'll go 30 or 40 pips above what you set it, or below it, or whatever you set it, if it's buy or sell. So you got to watch some of these things, and I've had to do a lot of research to find these things. The only thing I don't like about this broker is the minimum, but for a live deposit. But so far the platform seems to be pretty good. And you can see where I took some, it hit my stop losses. This one was for $429, because actually I started out really seriously trading and looking at this thing. I was down to $8,303. So over the past several hours, I have built it back up to 9,350. So actually, I've gained about $1,347 over the past 24 hours. I just say 24 hours because, like I said, I was just playing with it at first, and trying to figure out what was going to hit my stop losses and things like that. And those are things you got to look at. But so anyways, you can see here now. See, I didn't put in all these trades. These Audi USD. Now these dogs are going to start barking. Let's hopefully it don't last very long. But you can see, all this Audi USD, I didn't place all these trades. It's got it at 4 cents, 8 cents, 4 cents, 4 cents. I didn't do that. That did that automatically. So evidently what happens is, it depends on your lot sizes, but it will all add up to $1. Okay, you got to do the math on these things. So I'm not going to sit here and do the math on this, but this lot size, 8 cents, really, I never put in anything like that, and I never did put on, in all these all these numbers are the same. So what it did was it divided my order up. Okay, and I think that's where a lot of people get confused, because PIP stands for percentage in points, so they get confused between points and pips. A point is a point, but a pip is a fraction of a point. It's a percentage of a point. Okay, so that's the way I'm understanding it. And me and a friend of mine is having this argument about this, and why anybody would even think it isn't what it says it is. I mean, that's just, to me, that's like reading a calculator and saying, okay, well, I took 4 times 6 and it comes out 24, but it's not 24, it's 2. Really, that's not, I mean, that's what it is, what it is. It's not, my take profit here, 950 USD dollars, pips 965 USD dollars, pips 965. Okay, so it is what it is, and these crosshairs are correct. Why you want to cut off the last number? I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me. Now, even if you even if you do the math on these things, that what it comes to, you know, what does that come to? Even at 2 cents, this is 2 cents, this is 1 cent, this is 3 cents. Okay, so I don't understand that, and I don't understand why people would want to make this more complicated than it is. And I'm concerned about the money. I really don't even care. The only thing I care about is the money. So, anyways, I'm on my way back to building this account up to, you know, and the more, see, right now I'm at a loss at 649. Okay, started with $10,000 deposit, but I just I don't understand that. So if anybody in the comments wants to make a comment and tell me how wrong I am, I'm open to suggestions unless you're just an idiot, you know. But that's okay. You can make bad comments if you want. Um, it'll still be the same. I'll still be making money and you'll still be poor. No, I'm just kidding. Um, but it's the bottom line. This is the bottom line. I don't care if whatever, you know. All I can care about is this bottom line and this margin level. Keep it up under 300, and we're good to go. And as long as I'm not losing, I'm good. So, like I said, I started actually taking this thing seriously, and when I dropped it down to $8,003, yeah, something like that. So, anyways, I'm up over $1,300 right now from where I actually started taking this seriously. They said this is going to be in consolidation mode, so you know I see that, and there's some big news coming out this week, so I'm probably going to stay out of it. About Wednesday, I'm going to try to close out orders and just ride the rest of the week out, so I probably won't have a whole lot up for this week. So anyways, stay tuned.